The diagnostic. Upon having a seizure, you'll see a doctor, most likely a neurologist or epileptologist. I can't stress the importance of seeing a specialist, at the least a neurologist. There are specialists because they have dedicated their education and practice to a specific field. I have been harmed by those who are not, but more on that later. You'll go through a series of exams, most commonly an EEG. This will be held at the hospital, where the staff attempts to induce seizure activity within the brain through stimulus. For example, flashing lights are a common trigger for photosensitive individuals. Sleep-deprived EEG. Stress is a common trigger for people with epilepsy, emotional or physical. We'll focus on physical for now. An excellent method to induce physical stress is lack of sleep. You'll be asked to stay awake for 24 hours or more. During this time, you'll wear a device that records data collected from electrodes attached to your head. Imagine someone braided your hair or had dreads, however, these braids or dreads will be made of wire rather than hair. An MRI to check if there are any physical malformations in the brain or something like a tumor. These are the most common diagnostics. The following tale is directed to parents to consider. I've had a sleep-deprived EEG. My mother was kind enough to invite friends to help keep me awake. However, looking back, I can see that experience as a source of the psychological reinforcement of my feelings of shame regarding my condition and believing I'm a burden upon others. I do not think it was a bad idea, nor one I resent. However, I suggest you speak to your child and decide what's best. Everyone to a degree is different, and the child's feelings should be considered. I can't express the vulnerable position you are putting them in. The child is coming to grasp that they can't trust their own body, and you're asking them to trust others now. The fear and prospects of teasing are crippling enough. You don't want them to come back from school telling you that kids at school nickname them shakes. That is, if they tell you at all. I didn't.